Assalamualaikum दोस्तों. The thing is, today I will be explaining you what I have learned in the experience of 38 years. I'm 38 right now, and things I'll tell you in these 14 minutes would be completely different. For example, when I first started my job at cement industry, when I graduated, I used to wake up late and probably did not had enough of the when I used to wake up, I used to wake up with anxiety, and I used to push myself if I have to go to this job or no. And it used to trigger me completely, and it was like quite difficult of a scenario which could you know used to give me headaches. I didn't wanted to go to my job at times, and but I had to push my ways up. So one fine day, I thought of doing something different. I left that job. That was something different. For 3 days, I thought, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I sat there depressed. There was nothing else to do. And eventually, thinking about that only made me more particular about the things which I didn't do. I started off, started keeping a beard. It was a huge beard and showed the sign of depression. My parents and everybody around me thought I was a bit crazy that I left my job. I then traveled on a train because I could not afford that much, so I traveled to a lot of places on train, which eventually led me to believing that you can go to places without even spending much of money. I used to sleep on sidewalks of places like Lahore Junction and Peshawar and a lot of places like that. And I used to get food which was very less costly comparatively as the food which is costly. So at that hour, I used to worry about a lot of things, thinking I might be, the one that could gradually sink in that aspect of life and consecutively be at a place which nobody else could be. So when I used to go to the job, it gave me a lot of anxiety and depression. But eventually, that sank in, and I again started working in some place else, in some place of the country. I used to work for a media agency. It was a good job, gave me a good amount of money. But then again, this thing kicked in that I have to do something different, something of less structure, or maybe something maybe of more wilder, so I choose I know my YouTube channel might not make money or something, but to pay my bills and stuff. But I started working in Thailand. When I was in Thailand, I visited, took some money out of that media industry I used to work in, and shifted and started learning to do tattoos in Thailand. On not just that, I also learned being a bartender. So it costed me around 6 lakhs because I had these earnings. I used to live in a dorm in Thailand. Like it costed me around 150 baht each day plus the food. It was quite cheap, but I used to live there. It was fun at the start, but with time being said, I thought of making that up to a subject that made me think twice to come back to Pakistan, because I used to be at the beaches, I used to be at different places, and eventually this summary got me into such a touch that I was happy, and I was more tasked, more inclined towards things which I am doing right now. So if you're like in 20s, you have a lot of time, and I don't wish you to do a job which you do not like, because if you'll not like a job, what will happen is you'll get fed up, and it'll affect your brain, the hormones in your brains, the happiness hormones which cause this whole issue to be resolved. And there's a lot of things which needs to be Just you have to let go of things in order to enjoy life. Then I just came to Pakistan, opened up a business, and work my way up. Now I can easily travel. I don't think much what other people think, because a lot of people will tell you that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Maybe I'm doing a career counseling for you people, but at the end of the day, you will all understand that it's all about career counseling, thinking what what is to be done in the right way. Right now, I'm in some forest. I don't know. Maybe there's a leopard or something coming out, but I don't think much. Then because of the positive energies in these plants, I just come over here. People say that if you feel you'll do that, if you'll save up money, you'll do this. People say that if you will spend less, make a family, get married, and have kids, and burdenize yourself with the societal pressures, which eventually will take you down, and they'll stop the capability of thinking what is good in your mind. If you want to find a partner, take your time. Do not rush in things. At 20s, you'll meet a lot of people, maybe from different arenas, and you have to select a positive person in your life. That is very important. Maybe this could be a relationship advice as well. You need positive people in your surrounding areas, which can give you more of the logic. Theoretically speaking, things as such do happen, and commonly in the world, in this world. So I would suggest always have balanced life, work balance and family balance life. If you are marrying somebody, you need to be positive with that person, and that person should be positive and support you in your goals. Because if you'll not do that, you'll end up marrying a non-positive person, and she or he may bring you down. You wouldn't even know what's happening, even if you're going to the office and coming back home, or going to any work, and then you are pinned down to the things which you dislike. So eventually, this is what happens. I mean, if you will stop worrying, okay, what will happen tomorrow? Because your life is like temporary. It's all for at a point that you should understand that worrying about people will only cause you trouble. Causing trouble enhances, in fact, decreases your brain skills, because what I see in people nowadays, especially youngsters, they think a lot. They find out the conclusions to things. Okay, how, what will happen? How if we'll do this? What will happen if we'll do that? So stop thinking about things. Just live your life the way it should be. The more you'll worry, it'll give you brain damage. So just go with the flow. Age is just a number. I mean, I'm 38 right now, so probably in 10 years I'll be like 48, and 58, then 68, then eventually would die from this planet. But in that time and era, I should understand one thing. In fact, I'll tell you that live every moment. Right now, I am in a forest, maybe, and tomorrow I'll be somewhere else. But main, always do what your people tell you to do. Like, sorry, that was wrong. Do what other people don't do what other people tell you to do, because most of the people will tell you to do things which they want to do. For example, your parents tell you do become a professional chartered accountant or something, and you wanted to be an artist. Be an artist. Defy the thing, because obviously they would want you to do things which are market capable, but you should do things which you like, because you are the owner of your life. And selectively, it is not an easy task to foresee, especially if you're a female. What happens is, what females tend to do, they have a very limited resources, and they cannot defy things which are especially males and members stop you to do this and do. But I would suggest every female should get her their education, and eventually uh, end up doing what they love to do, and if they want to marry, they can marry the person they like. Because eventually, all the people, if you're marrying a random person, for example, if you go to some shop and you want to eat an ice cream of certain flavor, but you instead eat some sort of grass, that will only screw up your mentality and mindset. And if you hold the whole life, whole 68 to 70 or to 80 or 40 or 50, you live a very screwed up life. So what do you want? Do you want a screwed up life, or do you want a life with no regrets? If you have watched the video till this era, so please subscribe my channel. I would love that. And place a like on that button, and hopefully I'll be posting more videos like this, which could do a little bit of career counseling for people. Right now, I'm enjoying the moment of a forest with a lot of vibes, the green vibes, as you can see. The green vibes of this place are very entirely different comparatively to any other place. Look at how dense it is. I don't know if there's a for some wild animal around, maybe, or maybe there are some robbers around. I don't know. I don't care, man. It is what it is. You have to fight your way far. uh, you have to not have any fear. If you'll have fear in your heart, what will happen is that God is there. You should trust his basic things. And when you trust his basic things, you'll understand what we do, and we are go to such places, especially the places with a lot of nature around. And not just to just to always there are other things as well which you can think about. For example, I have to rush home right now, maybe write a report at my computer desk, or maybe edit this video up. There are a lot of things you can do, just like just be free like a bird. Basically, look at the birds. For this is a bird.